Hi, everyone. Welcome to the first episode of Beyond the To-Do List. My name is Anna Angelova. I'm co-creator of Plandor and the founder of Leficom Business Systems.
And I'm Joris Minasvan, the other half of the Plandor founding team. And welcome, everyone. This podcast is something we've been excited to launch for a long time, and finally we're here. And we're thrilled to have you with us.
Absolutely. And the name of this podcast is Beyond the To-Do List. And I think we've been talking about it for almost half a year at least now. And what we want to do with Beyond the To-Do List is help you create harmony in life and work. And we're here to talk about achieving, for the lack of a better word, let's call it balance. But I do love the word harmony better. And it's like this real balance, like the harmony, like the real harmony where profits, employee satisfaction, like customer delight, and social impact all thrive together.
And we'll do this through we'll achieve this, help you achieve it through the lens of productivity, efficiency, and effectiveness. You'll hear actionable strategies and actual actions that you can take. We'll towards this effectiveness and achieving your goals, and not just to do execute tasks and through a list. And you'll hear inspiring stories, and you'll hear expert insights on how to help get you the right things done so you can achieve your actual goals, not daily tasks.
Absolutely. And because like this is our first episode, right?
Yeah.
I think it makes sense for us, Jordan, for us to start with the big question. And of course, the big question is why? Why are we doing this podcast? Like, why did we decide to start on this journey?
Mm.
So, what inspired you?
Well, I've been in business for 30 plus years, and I've worked with businesses at all kinds and all sizes, from a small $2 to $5 million business to 200 billion-dollar corporations. And what has really resonated and stuck with me was the fact that whether they were a team member, a team owner, or a business owner, and our target is more of a small business owners. It's been their whatever position they're in, they're stuck and they're busy with their daily tasks. Yet, as hard as they work, they never achieve the actual goals, the bigger goals. And that's because the what I've seen is just being busy for the sake of busyness is not will not get you there. What gets you there is to take the right steps towards the goals that you have. And that's what inspired us for inspired myself to work with Anna and come up with this great tool where that's why we call it just beyond just a to-do list, because we want to help entrepreneurs and small business owners to achieve, do the tasks. And it's not like you're not going to do all your tasks and you're not going to work 20 hours a day, but at least you know at the end of the day, you took steps towards the goals that you have. And you know, step by step on a daily basis, we will show you how you're approaching towards that goal.
Exactly. I love what you were saying, and this is like one of the other things is that like with a to-do list, like you said, especially like when we talk about business owners, like entrepreneurs, even solopreneurs, especially actually solopreneurs, like sometimes you work like 10, 15 hours a day, and getting focused on the to-do list, all those things take over. And yes, you still have to do a lot of things, right? As a business owner, entrepreneur, you still have to do a lot of things. However, like when we focus only on the to-do list, when we focus on all these minor tasks even, it doesn't leave room for reflection or strategic thinking. And this is so important. Actually, just like the other day, like I've been following Darren Hardy, and he has influenced what I do for a long time. He was also talking about the key to success. And then part of the key to success is leaving room for this type of strategic thinking. And we, as part of this podcast, we want to change how entrepreneurs, business owners, solopreneurs, how they work, how you work. And we want to help you to, yes, do the work that you need to do. Absolutely. Have your to-do list, but go beyond it. And it's for us, like giving you the tools and the ideas of how to add that reflection time, strategic thinking. This is what we'll be talking about in the episodes and what we'll be helping you with. And the podcast itself, it's like an extension of the work we do with Plandor. And Plandor is a tool designed to help you move from the chaotic 15-hour days to clarity, and from like being busy to being purposefully productive.
Absolutely. And our core belief is that everyone deserves to feel in control of what they do, what the tasks that they do, confidently knowing that if they're spending 15 minutes or 1 hour on this task today, at the end of it, they didn't just finish a task and do a check mark. They actually achieved a one step towards the goal that they have, whether they're managing a multiple roles, a small business, they want to grow their business, they want to grow their team, whatever their goal is. It's the being focused and doing tasks while have that focus is what drives success, and that's what our belief is, core belief is.
I think this is kind of enough for the why, like why we're doing this and why we really um, want to ultimately enable you to achieve your greatness. Like we truly believe this is the other thing that I truly believe, that we are all here for a purpose, and we are all capable of greatness. And what we do every day is what helps us achieve that greatness. So this kind of wrap up for the why. And I know we've mentioned a little bit about this, but who is this podcast for? Now, if
Well,
you're listening right now or watching the video, you will fall into one of a few categories. Joris, do you want us to start with the first one?
sure. The first one that's our biggest target is small business owners and entrepreneurs. I mean, these are visionaries that have a purpose, a goal. They start a business. They want to achieve bring the business into certain level, achieve a certain goal, help people, help grow the company, what grow the team. And you're the person that juggles a million responsibilities, from managing teams to scaling operations, all the while trying to create something meaningful. And that's the purpose of just running a business without purpose and without meaning is not, it won't get you anywhere. So small business owners or entrepreneurs are our first target.
And we also want to help solopreneurs and freelancers. And now, if you think about solopreneurs, entrepreneurs, like the words, like the two terms can be like, you can see yourself as an entrepreneur, or you can see yourself as a solopreneur. And when we say solopreneurs, like these are people who, like, you are the only person in the business. You are the business, basically. And the way we define solopreneurs and freelancers, like these are people who um, build lifestyle businesses in a way, right? Like you don't want to build an empire and manage a team and be like the next unicorn. It's more about building a lifestyle business and balancing creativity in a way with business needs, of course, because it's still a business, right? Like you're still um, creating something of value that you provide for your customers. So whether you are like a coach, a consultant, or a creative professional, or even like with freelancers, like you can even be a developer, like whatever your industry is, what this podcast will give you is tools to streamline your processes. Streamline is another word we both love. I know, Jordan, like we both love the word streamline. So this is one of the things that we will definitely talk about. And reducing distractions as well. Wow, like if you can master one thing, reducing distractions, this is the thing I would highly recommend it.
Should be on top of
And
the list. Yeah.
yeah, absolutely. And of course, also focus on what you love. Like as a solopreneur and freelancer, um, chances are that you didn't get into this kind of work to do the menial work and like for the managing of the administrative tasks and all these kind of things. Yes, they need to be managed, but what do you love? Like, and as a coach myself, I know that coaching is like really my passion. And this is something that I love so much. And this is why I got into coaching because of the impact I see that coaching has on people. So this is what we want to help with, like going beyond the to-do list, like beyond the to-do list to help you do more of what you love.
Mhm. Yep. And last but not least, we believe that this podcast will also be very useful for high achieving professionals who want to. I think you mentioned it, Anna, like developers or people who want to work, keep a good balance between their work and life, professional goals, not sacrificing one for the other. And if you're looking to balance your career aspirations and live a fulfilling life, this podcast will help you prioritize and achieve your purposes for sure.
Absolutely. And I was actually, I started my own journey into productivity and all these things while I was a professional. Like I was working as a business analyst and um, I really wanted to be able to manage my work better, to achieve more. So ultimately, like when you think about our podcast, Joris, like we're here for anyone who wants to break free from the overwhelm, right? Like to leave the overwhelm behind and live and work with purpose and have clarity. So as you're listening to this or watching this, if you are tired of constantly spinning your wheels, like of chasing shiny objects and feeling like every year you set the same goal and you don't achieve it, it's like it's the same thing, like it keeps on repeating, like you are in a Groundhog
Hamster in a
Day.
wheel. Yeah.
Hamster, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
If this is where you are, like whether you're an entrepreneur, business owner, solopreneur, freelancer, professional, a student in university or college, like whoever you are, if you find yourself being overwhelmed, if you find yourself constantly chasing the same goals and never achieving them, never seeing meaningful progress, this is the place for you.
Mhm. So, what can we expect from beyond the to-do list? That's a great question. You want to kick it off, Anna?
Sure. So what can you expect? Now, one thing is that we are both like logical and analytical people, so the episodes will be focused, and the goal is like we have actually a clear goal for you to achieve alignment. And when we talk about alignment, it's alignment of your daily tasks, what you do every day, with your purpose, with your why. Like, why are you here? Why are you doing what you are doing? And of course, we'll have different topics, like we cover different topics, and you can expect the episodes weekly, right? Like, and we'll talk about goal setting and achievement. Of course, like this is with productivity, going beyond the to-do list. It all starts with goal setting and achievement. How to define your goals, how to prioritize and track what really matters. We talk about work-life integration as well. This is another topic we'll be covering. And again, like we're not talking balance, we're talking about integration. And this is where we will focus on practical tools for integrating your professional success with personal fulfillment. The other one I would say is also efficiency, effectiveness. Like this is another topic that we'll be covering, and we'll talk about, as I said, streamlining. Like this is a word we love. So streamlining your workflows and eliminating distractions, like the two big ones. And specifically for the business owners out there and entrepreneurs, people who do manage people, other people, like when you have a team, we'll cover team alignment as well, because like it's really important how to get everyone rowing in the same direction to success. It's one thing to get yourself aligned and like make sure that you are doing well. It's a completely different thing when you have a team and you need to motivate and inspire them and make sure that they also go beyond the to-do list.
And we will also bring in guests, business leaders, productivity experts, people who have already lived this life where they have achieved incredible results by aligning their actions with their purpose and checking it every day, every hour, whatever it takes. And every episode will leave you with actionable items where you can implement right away and see the results right away.
And here's again, here is the thing, like what you can expect is our focus on doing things that matter. It's not about doing more. That's why, again, going beyond the to-do list, like it's beyond the to-do list. So whether you're looking to grow your business or like lead a team, as I mentioned, like some of you have teams to lead. So it's not just about your own productivity and effectiveness and efficiency. Like you need to align your team. Or if you are a freelancer, solopreneur, professional who's just looking to create more space for what you love, like still have fulfillment and do the work, but also create more space for what you love, we are here to help you make it happen.
Perfect. So before we wrap up, let's talk about why this work matters so much. Anna, why do you think the harmony between profit, employee satisfaction, customer delight, and social impact is so important? What's your opinion on that?
Okay, I'll make this short.
Yeah, it looks like we're running out of time.
Yeah, I know, right? So I'll make this one very, very short. The whole idea, actually, I want to give credit to the IPEC framework, Bruce D. Schneider's framework, the 7 levels of energy. And ultimately, this idea of harmony between these 4 components, like profit, employee satisfaction, customer delight, and social impact, this is where like the best companies, what the best organizations do. And these components, these 4 components, they amplify each other. Like think about it, like a profitable business can reinvest in the people, can reinvest in the community. Like this is one of the things why we love, especially small businesses, local businesses. Someone was saying recently, we both watched this, that when you spend $1 at a local business, this is like 70 cents out of this $1 go back into the local community. If you spend $1 for nothing against corporations, of course, but when you spend $1 for a corporation, up to 10 cents from this dollar get back into the local community. And corporations are also like they're great corporations as well. Like they impact communities as well. It's just that a lot of times they're global. And then again, like when you think about the way that these components amplify each other, like satisfied employees, they deliver better customer experiences. They interact with each other better, with the customers better. And when a business aligns the values, like those values, and this is one of the things in, if you haven't read, by the way, if you haven't read Built to Last, go and read it. Like this is one of the things that Jim Collins did with his team when they analyzed um, companies, how important it is to stay true to your core values of the business. Where businesses that really stay true to their core values, that focus on all these 4 components, they create impacts that resonates far beyond the bottom line. Like it's not just, yes, profitability is needed, just like we need oxygen to breathe. But it goes beyond that. It goes to a level where, as like I know we've been using the word harmony, but um, that harmony, it's not just good for the business, it's good for the whole world. And whether like it's a small business that impacts the local community or we're talking about a corporation that has global impact, both of them impact the world. And I see how like organizations that are at this, it's level 6 energy, actually, like that level 6 energy with the harmony, this is where like when we have more of these organizations, that the whole world will be better.
Mhm. And that's what this podcast is all about, achieving that harmony through intentional, purpose driven productivity. It's not about being perfect and achieving perfection, it's about making purposeful progress that matters.
So I know we are almost at time, and it's time to kind of wrap it up. So we mentioned the why, we mentioned who this is for, what you can expect going forward, and like the reason we're doing this, what we want to see in the world. So if this sounds like a journey that you want to be on together with us, we'd love you to subscribe to be on the to-do list so you don't miss an episode. And if you know someone who can benefit from these conversations, share this episode with them so they can hear all about it and uh, join us on this journey.
And don't forget to visit us at plandor.com to learn more about how the tool can help you align with your goals and help you thrive in everyday life and work. And thank you for joining us on this journey.
Absolutely. And finally, it's a few logistics before we completely wrap it up. So you can expect us live actually on our YouTube channel every Wednesday, 6 p.m. Eastern time, like the Eastern US and Canada time. So if you want to join us live, we would love to see you
Mhm.
in the comments and even have a conversation as you are enjoying our conversation every week. And if you are actually watching this video, so this is the channel where we'll be going live. If you're listening to this podcast on any of the podcast platforms, you'll see in the description, you'll see a link to our YouTube channel as well if you want to subscribe there and join us live there. If not, like you can still listen to the episodes, of course, they'll be recorded and they'll be available after the live is done. So they will be available Thursdays every week. And we're really, really looking forward to an amazing 2025. It's actually January 8th as we are starting this wonderful journey. And here's to moving beyond the to-do list and to creating a life and a business that you really love and want to enjoy. And until next week, everyone, thanks for joining us for our first episode.
It's about living with passion.
Absolutely.
See you guys
Absolutely.
next week.
See you
Bye.
guys next week. Bye.
Bye.